Hej, cześć, witajcie. Witam was w kolejnym odcinku z serii Days of Arise. Odcinku trzecim. W ostatnim odcinku uciekliśmy z obozu naszych kolegów buntowników Crimson Cross. Trafiliśmy do nowego obozu, gdzie będziemy kontynuować. Jak na razie to się rozglądam, czy nie ma jakiegoś lutu. Nic, idziemy dalej.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balseth.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is. We've all been waiting for this day for far too long.
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... Yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay?
Nowe ubranka.
Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renin clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renin. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Dobra. Sowa. A za chwilę tam pójdziemy. Najpierw skit.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renin around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Moskal. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balseth doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balseth thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danons that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renin's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renins, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renins, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do, and I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Moc jest ważna czasami. królicze uszy.
I'm surprised there are owls here.
A, wziąłem sobie, odblokowałem ten DLC, co były z grą. No to jakieś takie te, no, dodatki do wyglądu. I tam bronie dla bohaterów, ale nie będę ich na razie używał, bo są na start za mocne.
Two.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Dobra, chodźmy dalej. Co tam masz, Nate?
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details of what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
Dobra, pogadamy z tym gościem.
Maybe there's someone around here who need... Hey.
Yes!
Spoko, spoko. A, możemy jej ufać. Ten gość ma na imię Dylon.
I guess.
Spoko, spoko. Dobra, to będziemy mieli dach nad głową.
Got it.
Spoko. Trzeba jakiś cargo, jakiś towar
I had no idea the
odeskortować.
Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
No choice. Take this!
You're mine.
Swallow blade! Rising wyvern!
Mega ray.
A właśnie, mam pytanie odnośnie tych dialogów bez głosu. Czy mam je czytać, czy zostawiać wam do czytania?
Here, let me help. First aid.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Bo
Here I go.
jak to zrobiłem w pierwszym odcinku, że czytałem dialogi bez
Barely a
nazwy,
blip
czy
on our radar.
tak jak teraz było? Co będzie lepiej, bo nie oszukujmy się, mój angielski nie jest za dobry,
No choice.
jeżeli chodzi o wymawiany angielski, więc nie chcę też niszczyć waszych uszu, żebyście musieli słychać, jak katuje te dialogi.
Here, let me help.
Napiszcie po prostu w komentarzu co i jak.
Here, let me help. First aid! Think again! Mega ray!
Nicely done, Shion.
You're slacking. Step it up.
Yeah. You got it.
Here's a healing art. First aid!
Jakoś słabo.
Here's a healing art. Mega ray!
Jakoś słabo mu idzie. Jakoś AI sobie nie radzi. I tak, szczerze, jakoś mi się lepiej walczy Iron Mask. Ma taki jakiś lepszy styl walki.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Shion, no, ona jest głównie takim healerem.
Out of our way! Go! It's over!
A Iron Mask jest takim DPS-em.
Here I go! I'm only getting started!
No,
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Try harder! Swallow Blade! You're mine! You're finished! Swallow Blade!
aj.
Here I come!
Here I go! I'm only getting started!
No escape!
No. Taka mała rozgrzeweczka. Idźmy po ten konwój eskortować. No, wygląda na to, że wszyscy nie żyją.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
We własnej
Yeah,
osobie.
I am. Dyron sent me to help. Hang in there.
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on. Shion, do something.
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them. They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough. They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests.
Nie za bardzo, bo w sumie potrzebują nas trochę,
About those bushes. We should check them.
żeby mieć tą astral energię.
A cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renin wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that.
Człowiek umarł za garnek.
It will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renins can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will and see it through to the end.
Then we better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renins.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to
Dobra.
me.
Of course I am.
Idziemy z powrotem.
But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
Zobaczymy co co dalej będzie. No słuchaj, no... Umarł se Garnek. Co mam ci powiedzieć? Spoko, spoko. Tytuły. Tak. Odblokujmy to, żeby mieć jakąś różnorodność. I dla Shion niech będzie budnik strike. Od razu sobie to wyekwipujemy. Budnik strike i Severing Wind.
I wonder if something happened.
Następny poboczniak.
I'm skeptical.
A, to jest ten quest na tego żugla, tego... na 42, czy jakoś tak. No, na razie nie jesteśmy zbyt mocni. Ale w sumie zaakceptuję. Niech będzie na liście misji, bo potem zapomnę o tym. Oczywiście nie musimy tego robić teraz, ale kiedyś. Siema Nate.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renin armored soldiers.
All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renin equipment, huh?
Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzabek, you'll find the Fagan ruins. There's some kind of old Renin castle out there.
What with it being impenetrable, I forgot.
But with a Renin tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renin rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danin guards.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes, now let's move.
Oczywiście. A jaki skit jest?
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Przydatne.
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
Prawda.
Technology's technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
Dobra. Chodźmy do tych Fagan Ruins. Chyba to było tu. Iglia Waste. Chyba tam będzie. Tak myślę.
Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak? There are Sugals here too?
Hey!
Right.
Just a minute.
Boost atak. Okay.
With that blade and your strength, the average Zoogle shouldn't be a problem, right?
Now give it a shot.
Take it! I'm only getting started!
This one's all mine.
Take it! Come on! I'll blow you to... Smithereens!
Flyers!
This one's mine! I'll shoot them down! This one's mine! Never fit!
O, przydatne.
One more!
Magna Ray.
Healing arc! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Burning Strike.
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Dobry ten Burning Strike.
Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Tylko musi trafić.
There! Got you! Magna ray! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
I can't lay a finger on it.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
This could be useful.
Dobra.
You can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view?
Pierw zmienię sobie lidera. Sobie pogramy
I won't forgive you!
Iron Mask.
Burning strike!
Severing wing! Swirl of blade! Come one, come all!
Magna ray!
Severing wing!
Nie podoba mi się to. Ten atak zbytnio.
Magna
You're
ray!
mine! You're finished! Take this! Swirl of blade!
Trzeba się do niego przyzwyczaić.
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
You're on!
This is it!
Here I come! You're
One more!
finished!
Ale damage nie jest
Feel
zły.
my precision improving. What could this be?
Ziemnioczki.
Come and face me!
Here, let me help. First, this one's mine.
Swirl of blade!
Dobrze wyszło.
That fucking is driving me mad.
Here I go. Well, we're on the home. I got this. Let him mark you handle it.
All yours.
Latające są najgorsze.
I'm only getting started.
Win. We did it.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Dobry kumpel Iron Mask. O. Apple Gel. Golem.
Get lost!
9. O. A. Właśnie. W tej grze jak się używa ataki, to odblokowuje się nowe ataki czasem. Także no. Pamiętam, że Demon Fang to dobry atak był. Jeżeli chodzi o atak dystansowy.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
O, lucik. Apple Gel następny.
Out of our way!
Here I come.
Here's a healing art! First aid!
No escape.
I'm only
Swallow
getting
blade.
started!
Ajajaj.
Swallow blade.
Here,
Take this. Demon fang. Any more of this and I'll burn out. Demon fang.
it's over!
Try harder.
Hear me! Flame of fury!
blade.
Burning strike!
Try harder. Demon fang.
Here I go! You're mine!
Take this.
Trochę
I'm pretty worn out.
no słabo z CP. Trzeba trochę oszczędniej.
Out of our way!
Damn it. No escape.
Here, this one's mine! Insects should stay on the
Udało się
ground.
trafić wszystkich trzech.
I'm only getting started!
Demon fang. You're mine.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Take this. Swallow blade.
I'm only getting started.
Here I come.
Ładnie wyszło.
I've used a bit too much healing.
Dobra. No faktycznie trochę za dużo tego leczonka. 18 CP zostało. Gdzieś pewnie będzie później jakieś ognisko, to się tam wyleczymy. A my już będziemy kończyć. W następnym odcinku pójdziemy zdobyć nowe szaty dla Shion i zobaczymy co dalej. Oto was żegnam. Cześć, miłego dnia i bye bye.